Hi there, students. Welcome back to our program Aprender e Estudar em Casa. My name is Eliseu Tavares, and this is our English class for 6th grade. Don't forget to protect yourself. This way, you will be protecting yourself, your family, and your friends. Is that a deal? Good. Family members relationship. So, are you ready to learn more about family? You know what to do. Go and get your book, your notebook, your pen, and your pencil, and let's go. So, open your book on the page 36 to 47, Unity 2, Family Member. To start, let's see some family vocabulary. First, we have this normal family, a traditional family. Remember, we have the father, we have the mother, brother, sister, and these are the basic vocabulary you studied at the 5th grade. So today we will look at the relationship among the members of the family. So the father is known as the husband. The father is the husband. The mother is the wife. The mother is the wife. And together they are parents. Why they are parents? Because they have children. So if they have children, they are parents. Okay? Next, we have the son. We have the son, one of the children. Then we have the daughter. Okay? Now here, in the parents, esta palavra parece muito com uma palavra em português que diz parentes. Mas não confundam. Parents means pais. Ok? Se nós queremos dizer o fulano é o nosso parente, nós dizemos relatives, okay? We are relatives. Good. So let's continue. Let's see the next ones. Next, we have the grandfather. Who is the grandfather? The grandfather is the father of my father, for example, or the father of my mother. So he is my grandfather, okay? And then we have the grandmother, which is the mother of my father or mother of my mother. So she becomes my grandmother, okay? And together they are called grandparents. Like we have parents, we also have grandparents, okay? The same way, we have son, we also have grandson. Grandson, que nós dizemos neto, né? And then we have granddaughter. Together they are grandchildren, okay? They are grandchildren, and this one are grandparents. Avós e netos. Let's see the next ones. Here we have siblings. Now, what is siblings? Let me put this in a plain way. Siblings are like this. If we have 2 boys, we call them brothers. And if we have 2 girls, we call them sisters. But what if we have a girl and a boy? How do we call them? Do we call them sisters? Do we call them brothers? No, very good. We call them siblings, okay? So siblings are brothers, but when we have a female and a male, okay? Next we have sisters. Now there are 2 girls, so we call them sisters, okay? Next we have the cousins. The cousins are the son of my uncle or my aunt, okay? It could be the daughter of my uncle or my aunt. They would be my cousins, okay? Next, let's see the next one. Here we have the aunt. Aunt can be my father's sister or my mother's sister. So she becomes my aunt, okay? And I would become her nephew, okay? And if, for example, my sister has a son, her son would be my nephew, okay? Nice. Next one, we have the uncle, which is my father's brother, or it could be my mother's brother. So he would become my uncle, tio. Good. Let's see the next one, the niece. We have the nephew, which is the male, and we have the niece, which is a girl. So niece could be my brother's daughter or my sister's daughter. She would be my niece. Let's continue. Next, we have half-brother and half-sisters. Now, this happens when we have, for example, children with the same mother but different father, or vice versa, the same father but different mothers. So that would make them half-brother or half-sisters, okay? Next, we have the stepfather. Stepfather is the one who is the adoptive one. Is not your biological father, but the adoptive one. Nós chamamos de padrasto, okay? Next, we have the stepmother, which is the same as the stepfather. She is not our biological mother, but adoptive one. So we call them stepmother, madrasta. Good. Family is very important for us. Family, they love us, they take care of us, they educate us, so they are very, very important. And we have different types of family. Let's look at some that we have here. First, we have the nuclear family or traditional family. In the nuclear family, we have the father, the mother, and the children, the daughter and the son. So this is called a nuclear family. They live in the same house. And then we have a different one, which is the extended family. This one is much bigger. In extended family, we can find the father, the mother, the grandparents, grandchildren, sometimes even the cousins, the uncle and aunt, all of them living together in the same house. So they are called extended family because they are much larger than the nuclear one. And then we have the single parent family. What is a single parent family? Well, a single parent family is when we have one person responsible for the family. It could be a mother alone with the children, or it could be a father alone with the children. So this is called a single parent family. Okay? So these are some of the types of family that we have. We have others, but these one are the ones that we are looking at. Now that we have learned about some vocabularies related to family members' relationship, we have seen some types of families. Now let's look at Bia's family. Let's read this text. The teacher will read the text and the students will pay close attention, listen carefully, because after the text, you guys will do a practical exercise, okay? So let's pay attention to the reading. Bia's family. I am Bia and my mother's name is Lourdes. This is my cousin Bet. He is my cousin because my mother and his mother Joana are sisters. Beto lives with his mother and his stepfather Chico in Maio Island. My sister Adriana and I usually spend holidays with them. We enjoy going to the beach, playing seated volleyball, and eating fresh fish every day. Beto has a sister too. Her name is Susie, and she is my cousin as well. She is 14 years old, but she enjoys playing with us too. When we are there, we also go to visit grandfather John and grandmother Julia. At my grandparents' house, there is always something to eat. You can have traditional Cape Verdean food like cachupa and sweet potato with milk. Good? Did you understand the text? Nice. I know you would. So now let's look at some exercise we have for you today. Some practical exercise. Now let's do some practical exercise. First, we'll do some oral exercise, and then we'll do some written exercise. Okay? So the first one is listen and pronounce. The teacher will pronounce the words on the box, and the students will listen, and then you will repeat. You will pronounce. Okay? Is that a deal? Let's start. The first one is sister. Sister. Nice. Grandmother. Grandmother. aunt, aunt, brother, brother, grandfather, grandfather, cousin, cousin, uncle, uncle. Very good. Great job. Now, let's see the second exercise. Exercise B. Here, read the sentence below and use the words above to show the relationship. Ou seja, vocês vão usar as palavras que estão ali em cima, no quadro, para completar os espaços em branco no exercício B. Okay? So, let me give you an example. Your mother's or father's brother is your uncle. O irmão do seu pai ou da sua mãe é seu tio, uncle. Okay? Now, let's do the next one. The first one is, your father's father is your... Number 2, your uncle's son is your... Complete in the blank. 3, your mother's mother is your... 4, your mother's or father's daughter is your... Your father's sister is your... And 6, your mother's or father's son is your... You have 2 minutes to complete it. I know you can do it, so let's do it. Have you finished the exercise? Great, I know you could do it. So let's check the answers. So for number 1, your father's father is your grandfather. Good. Number 2 is, your uncle's son is your cousin. Good. 3, your mother's mother is your grandmother. Okay? Then we have, your mother's or father's daughter is your sister. Okay? Good. Your father's sister is your aunt. And the last one, your mother's or father's son is your brother. Very good. Great job. Okay, now we have learned the vocabularies and types of family, and we have done some exercises. Now let's see how to talk about our family. Agora vamos ver como é que podemos falar da nossa família. Okay? Let's see the connectors. What is the connector? Connectors are words that we use to join together two ideas. Okay? São palavras que usamos para juntar duas ideias e formar uma frase. Okay? Let's see the first example. We have, I have a brother and a sister. Eu podia dizer assim, I have a brother, ponto. I have a sister, ponto. Mas eles são ideias semelhantes, né? Estou a dizer o que eu tenho. So, I can use the and to connect these two ideas and would say, I have a brother and a sister. The same way I would say, my mother is tall and beautiful. Okay? Em vez de dizer, my mother is tall, my mother is beautiful. Posso simplesmente dizer, my mother is tall and beautiful. Por outro lado, on the other hand, we have but. But we use but to join opposite ideas, okay? Para unir ideias que são diferentes, contraditórias, né? So, let's see the first example. I am Cape Verdean, but I don't like cachupa. Conhece algum cabo-verdiano que não gosta de cachupa? Pois, é uma ideia contraditória. So, in this case I would say, I am Cape Verdean, but I don't like cachupa, because they are two different ideas joined together with but. The next example is, my sister is older, but I am taller. Okay? These are also two different ideas, so we use but. Okay? Now let's do some practical exercise using and but to see if you understood the topic. Okay? Open your book on page 44 and let's do this exercise. Let's see the first example. His mother is a doctor and his stepfather is a teacher. So here we have similar ideas, so we use and. Okay? And the second example is, I like mango, but Claudia likes banana. So here we have two different ideas. We have someone who likes mango and someone who likes banana. So we use but here to join the two ideas. Okay? Nice. So now we have 4 sentences. Let's see the first one. Bia prefers chocolate ice cream. Beto prefers vanilla ice cream. So here you will rewrite the sentence and choose the right connector, and or but. The second one, Antonia is my mother. Francisco is my uncle. Which connector will you use? Qual é que vais usar? And or but. The third one, Peter likes bicycle. Peter doesn't have a bicycle. Como é que vais colocar? Next one, they like carrots. They like pumpkin too. Okay? So you have 2 minutes to solve this 4 exercise. Okay? Let's do it. Have you finished the exercise? Great. Now let's see the answers. Bia prefers chocolate ice cream. Beto prefers vanilla ice cream. So let's see the answer. Bia prefers chocolate ice cream, but Beto prefers vanilla ice cream. Okay? So here we use but because we have different ideas. Okay? Let's continue. Antonia is my mother. Francisco is my uncle. Here the answer would be Antonia is my mother and Francisco is my uncle. Okay? Here we have similar ideas. Então, vamos usar and. Let's continue. Peter likes bicycle. Peter doesn't have a bicycle. So the answer would be Peter likes bicycle, but he doesn't have one. Here we replaced the name Peter to his pronoun he, because we know that we are talking about Peter. The same thing with the bicycle that we replaced to the pronoun one, because we know we are talking about bicycle. So we don't need to repeat, okay? Great. The last one. They like carrots. They like pumpkin too. So here we have the answer. They like carrots and pumpkin too. Okay? Good. Time for homework. You go to your book on page 46, you see the family tree that there is there, and then you complete this exercise here. So, look at the family tree on page 46 and choose the right family relationships. Okay? So this will be your homework for today. Now let's see what we have learned today. Today we talked about family members and relationship. Remember? For example, my father's father is my grandfather, right? Nice. Then we talked about the types of family because we have different types of family, okay? And the last one we learned about connectors, how to join similar and different ideas together, okay? E assim chegamos ao final da nossa aula, Aprender a Chorar em Casa. I hope you enjoyed the class because I did, and I hope to see you in our next class. So, bye-bye.